Okay.
Here we go. Welcome back to the realm of Zowo for the last time.
Hello.
This is a very special episode. I just want to say today, January 6th, is a very special someone's birthday, and no other importance to this date in any capacity. We're just here to celebrate the birthday of Aaron Hansen.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Happy
Okay.
birthday,
See, it's
Aaron.
not. It's not gonna land.
Okay. Yeah. No.
It's the sixth.
It's also Biddy's birthday.
It's my birthday, and I've got
It's
the
your birthday.
package here.
Yes, I spent money on Biddy for her birthday.
It's
Is
my
it bad?
birthday, and I've got this package, and we're gonna open it before we do anything else.
Is it bad that every time I hear Aaron Hansen, I keep on thinking of the musical Evan Hansen?
Yes.
Dear Evan Hansen,
Yeah. Good musical.
Yeah.
Weird musical.
open unboxing video. This is unboxing ASMR. This is unboxing ASMR.
I have a noise filter on my Discord.
Big rip.
All right, let's see.
You want ASMR? I'll slap this microphone. So-
Now I have hyped up.
Hello? Are you there?
Range of money I spent was between $100 and $700.
I
I'm
saw
here.
the manifest.
There you are.
You know what it is?
I saw the manifest. I know what it is. I don't know how many
Open
buttons
it.
it is, though.
Open it.
Hold on. They put a box inside the box,
Oh god, boxception.
which means I have to take the scalpel back out.
You're a.
I don't have a knife. All I have is a craft knife.
Oh, an X-Acto knife?
Yeah. Ooh, it comes in a bag.
Worse than
Yeah.
an X-Acto knife.
No, it is X-Acto.
Biddy,
Oh boy.
you should just
Hello.
be glad you were in different rooms, because I'm about to eat some peanut M&Ms. To spite
Oh,
you.
I hate the smell.
What, the smell of
Oh,
the
no.
package?
No, the smell of peanut M&Ms.
Oh yeah. Aren't you allergic to nuts?
Only peanuts and cashews.
Big rip. Cashews
Yeah.
are absurdly expensive considering they're terrible.
Yeah. Ooh boy. Okay. Ooh, this one's thumbs.
I believe it's a 30 button.
Have you ever
Okay, I
had
found the
sesame
other key.
sticks? Sesame sticks are great.
Hold on.
What is it?
I've been given a concertina.
Yep. With shipping, it was about $430.
I don't know how to hold it.
I
don't know if
Of course
I
you
don't know
don't
if
know
it
how to
comes
hold
to-
it. It's a concertina.
Hold on.
Most people don't know how to hold it.
There we go.
You
There we
think
go.
anyone's ever actually played a concertina?
I think the only people that know how to hold it are the people who made it.
Oh, we can hear that.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, this would
All
have been
right,
a
let
lot
me-
more appropriate if this had happened in the other campaign, with the sea shanties and.
Oh yeah.
I mean-
It's close.
Oh, yeah.
I know it's not, but it's close enough. Anyway.
I mean, they had concertinas.
Yeah,
Like,
but
the
usually-
frequent-
the concertinas were usually a land thing. The sea shanties were different.
No, look. Okay, I'm going to show you the frequently bought with thing. It is literally bought with pirate songs. Like, I'm gonna send you a picture. Frequently bought with together.
All right. I'm gonna have to learn how to play
That's
this.
when a
Oh, I know.
concertina was invented. Anyway,
Weirdly enough, it doesn't have any latches on it
Like
look,
to keep it.
the leather
keep
straps.
it clo- No. I mean, like to keep it squeezed.
Oh. Oh, that is weird. Oh well.
Look,
All right.
if you're done fondling your squeeze box,
I'm done fondling my squeeze box.
we can get to the game, I guess.
1829 is when they were invented. That's a lot more. They're almost 200
Yeah.
years. Yeah, let's go.
All right.
I kind of want to buy myself one.
Get yourself save up for the red. It'll be better.
Ah!
What?
God damn it, Probot! Stop being a bitch.
Demonetized.
I'll demonetize you.
Yeah.
Look, this show already is like NC-17 minimum.
I know. None of our things have ever been monetized.
At least we're not like 2 years ago where we have to swear like 6 times at the beginning of the video just to get Sopa mad at us.
God, YouTube's algorithm is so awful that I can't like even play Arkham without getting copyright.
Yep.
Okay.
Anyway, after all that interruption,
30
we
bucks.
turn to our last excursion with our nice, intrepid drug addicts and assholes. Well, and I guess now we come back to our intrepid.
We're not intrepid.
Vampire, Demi-Lich, and fucking Abomination.
I'm not a vampire.
Duration.
You're almost a vampire. Chat's
Yeah,
not
but
a
almost.
witch either. It doesn't. It's close enough.
Oh my goodness, I'm getting a phone call.
Alright. Well, so.
I should put headphones.
What?
On. Where are my headphones?
I'm digging this
I will
music.
be right back.
Alright. Sharky will
Back
continue
after
to.
these messages. After these messages.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Where are my headphones? There they are.
So what is the story thus far?
Well, I guess I should, since this is the finale, we should summarize the rest of the.
Yeah, you should recap everything.
Let me just put my headphones on. This is pretty.
Oh, let's play Despacito.
You said that literally as I pressed the headphones on.
Damn it. Also, I forgot that it responds to computer, not Alexa.
Yep. Anyway.
Damn it.
What was I saying? Oh, okay. So, in the long ago past time year of 192040, or whatever the fuck, there was a moment in time when the church was giving out free visions for people who wanted to go have some fun. Several people wandered into town, oneeth by train, twoeth by walking. Well, oneeth by train, oneeth by walking, and one took a fucking car here and I guess left the car.
Taxi, wasn't it?
I'm back.
Raphael, how'd you get into town?
Into town? My car.
No, the first time.
Oh, first time? I believe it was by train.
I thought Azza came by train.
I either came by train or like I was dropped off.
Yeah, what
You were
was
just driven there by
it a taxi?
Could have been taxi.
Raphael was just driven there by his good friend Chuck. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chuck has some business to do. Anyway, at that
Mr.
time,
Chuck has the
they
means.
walked around town trying to get drunk and accidentally purchasing drugs. They then went and got a vision from the Free Visions place, and they decided to go together because they were tired of waiting in line. They then watched as the topless fox priestess, which I forgot was a thing, poured milk into a water bowl, and they watched as it showed them their future, that they would be integral in saving the world. They decided that would be the best time.
And then they promptly ignored the prophecy.
Well, no, they promptly decided that this was great advice and they should stick together. So they went and bought a slum. They went and paid for an apartment in the slums.
With
It
the
was cheap. It
dagger.
only cost us 2 daggers.
Yeah.
For a year.
It was 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah, no, it was. Anyway, well, no, you got 2 apartments. Whatever. Anyway.
Oh, yeah.
You guys, so the adventurers went and stayed in their shitty one-room apartments. They decided that their elevator being broken was no good. So they went to try to fix it. Fixing it involved fighting a dangerous, gelatinous cube that had taken residence in their elevator shaft. They just kind of stabbed it until it fell into smaller pieces and then kept one.
His name is Bucket. Because we
His
kept
name
him
is
in a bucket.
With their brand new Roomba in hand, they went upstairs. They made friends with the neighbors, one of which happened to be Dr. Frost, the good doctor. And then they went to try and have adventures. But instead of going to the local adventurers hall or buying a newspaper, they just kind of wandered around until they found a bar where a drunk Minotaur was asking for help. They then fought some vampires, fought the vampire lord to a standstill, and then promptly ran away.
Yeah, vampire was quite charming though.
Chat, still
Nerd.
14 at the time, was very intrigued with all of the vampires. They then left. They later met more vampires. Chat continued to be intrigued.
And Flex made drugs out of them.
At some point, Chat learned of the powers of her brand new painting that they stole from the Vampire Lord. By unlocking its powers, she invested her soul and aged 40 years in an instant, gaining the memories of the time between. More adventures were had over the course of the next, week or so. Until they were finally hired to do a job. One of them went to prison. They met more vampires. They then took the job, and now they're on the job after grabbing the best friends that they could possibly have. That former vampire lord, a prison escapee, one of the young girl's professors who has been mentioned exactly once up till this point, and a person who can't even leave the library. And that's all the help they could get.
And we also did make a detour to the junkyard so that one of the players could turn into a robot.
Yeah, no, they went into the junkyard, found a space portal, went through the space portal, found an entire planet dedicated to a lost civilization of dragons, and decided, hey, you know what? We're gonna just turn around and leave.
It's above our pay grade.
We're not gonna listen to this call to adventure. Let's go through the portal that just...
We already had another call to adventure.
You don't know.
We already had a different call to adventure.
Yeah, we already have to protect the guy. We can't protect the guy from another fucking planet.
Get hired for that yet.
No, we had.
Yeah,
Anyway. We got hired after the vampires.
In any case, we now return with our intrepid adventurers, who have all shown up at bright and early 6 in the morning, at the United Nations.
I will say before we go, Flax is going to take the bag of stuff she bought from the convenience store. Is going to walk into her bathroom, and start applying it.
Oh, and I'm just going to mention this now. After learning where to buy health potions, they have proceeded to buy none of them.
I bought sunscreen.
And yet you had access to health potions, which in any other world would cost 20 times as much. And you thought, no. That
we'll
is
be
too
fine.
expensive.
It is.
Do with a health potion? Drink it? No.
Yeah.
I'd
Like
rather drink alcohol. Even if the health potion is cherry flavored. Anyway.
Ew! Especially if the health potion is cherry flavored. Cherry's disgusting.
The
Brad,
mana
you
potion is
prefer-
blue raspberry.
Brad prefers strawberry as his red flavor.
Yeah, I gotta agree. Anywho, before dawn, Fox goes into the bathroom and starts applying a sunscreen.
Alright, well, you guys decide to leave. Are you leaving anything in your apartment?
Bucket? Oh, no, we should probably take Bucket with us. Let's put Bucket in... Crypt. I grab Bucket and I start walking down Crypt.
Okay. You pick up a corrosive gelatinous cube.
It's fine.
Start to carry it down the stairs. He wiggles. He wants to hug you.
I'm holding him in the bucket. I'm holding him in...
He doesn't fit in the bucket anymore.
It's fine.
He fits around the bucket.
Alright, well, I have the bucket in him and I'm holding the bucket by the handles. I got most of him in the bucket. Like, the handles are sticking out of him.
I'll put I'll put the rest of my flesh back in Safecracker.
As
Alright.
you go down to put your stuff in the safecracker, you open the door fairly easily, and you stick your flesh monstrosity in the safecracker. There you find a small pile of rat skins. You are writhing on the floor.
Why is there so many? It's once weekly.
Who knows?
Probably time dilation. So, yeah.
Closer you get to magical Einstein's theory of relativity, the closer you get to magic, the more physics is bent around it.
So, yeah, once I get down to Crypt, Flax says, Crypt, this is Bucket. Keep Bucket safe. He is not a sacrifice. He is our pet. And Flax is bringing him with us.
Can I feed him?
Of course.
Okay. He just smiles, and then he, walks over and he's carrying, a bag. And he just starts sticking bones inside Bucket.
Yeah, Flax sets Bucket on the ground.
What kind of bag do you mean?
It's a tote bag. It says NPR on the side.
Like a duffel
canvas
bag?
tote bag?
It's an NPR tote bag.
I don't know what that is.
It's like those reusable grocery bags. That's what it's.
Oh,
it's like
okay.
It's a shitty.
Yeah, like the
a
IKEA.
cloth. It's like it's like worse than an IKEA bag. It's just.
It's
shitty
made of nylon.
It is worse than an IKEA bag. It is a shitty little IKEA. It is a shitty little cloth bag the size of a grocery bag that has no top, no zippers, nothing. It's just handles and a bag and a little logo on the side.
Yeah, it's an IKEA bag.
IKEA bags are better.
I mean, maybe made out of better material. But
No, they're like 4 times as big. IKEA bags.
they come in different sizes. You can get ones that are grocery size. How's the vampire doing?
The vampire is smoking.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna toss him the rest of the sunscreen that I have after having applied it to myself.
What do you want me to do with this?
Just in case.
Right. Right. Whatever.
All right. And Flax heads out.
How are you planning on carrying this?
Oh, how heavy is it?
It's, You're going to have to use both your arms. You're not going to be able to do anything else if you're carrying it. So, it's just like it's a carry.
Yeah, well, I know it's a travel trunk. But how heavy is it?
Like, like 50 to 100 pounds. It's not too
50.
heavy. You're fine.
Okay.
Just put it
Yeah,
in
I'll
the
just
trunk.
carry it. It is the trunk.
No, yeah, put it in the trunk of Rathu's car.
Oh, okay.
We live in the same apartment. There's no reason for us to go separately.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
You mean the boot? No,
Yeah. Yeah, no, I was debating on whether or not I should cast Levitate on it.
You are levitating.
But no, I'm not going to cast Levitate. Alright, yeah, no, I carry it to the elevator, take it, just put it in the boot of Rathu's car.
Alright.
Rathu, are you taking Safecracker?
No, I'm leaving him in I'm leaving it in the apartment.
Okay.
I don't think I'll need a hulking mass of flesh.
Oh, hulking mass of flesh. Flax almost forgot. I whistle and call over Golem Rathu. This is the plush
Rathu
golem.
walks over.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ah.
What's up?
Sit in the back seat next to Azza and chat.
He sits in the back seat.
All right.
Azza has chat in her lap.
Flax gets shotgun.
I'm the driver.
Yes, in your metal body. Wait, are you in your metal body? You are, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Rathu's fleshy body is inside of Safecracker.
Abomination Rathu
Yeah.
inside Safecracker, whereas
Plush Rathu.
Cyborg Rathu and Taxidermy Rathu are coming with you.
Yeah. All right.
Yes.
I want
All right.
Plush Rathu. See, if we were famous, we could have merch, and then we could have a Plush Rathu.
What's
Flax
stopping you from commissioning a custom plushie of my character?
They cost like $200 minimum.
What's stopping you from that?
I have no money.
I already spent a lot of money on your birthday.
Speaking of which,
Yeah.
remind me later. I'll buy you a Steam game or something.
Okay.
Flax is ready to depart.
All right.
All
Well,
right, let's get going. I'm sure that I'm diggity sure.
Oh jeez.
Boo.
I'm sure that my girlfriend will be right there. As it just kind of stares off into the distance blankly. I'm
Yeah.
sure everything will be all right. Hot dog.
So by now the sun's rising.
Yeah.
All right.
You driving off. Rathu is. He does have a lit cigarette in his mouth. He's not smoking it.
So now that I've applied the sunscreen, how does the sunlight feel to me?
You sparkle.
Oh Jesus Christ! Like diamonds.
Boo. All right, we drive to the building.
Does that mean I'm gonna have like a fairy fire effect anytime I'm in sunlight?
That's
I think that would be too. That sounds interesting, but but in practice, in practice being almost perma advantaged, almost perma flanked is not great.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but it's better than taking 1d10 damage for every round you're in the sunlight.
You'd think.
That you would think.
As long as you have more people than the other people do.
Alright.
You arrive at the front of the building. There is a large crowd of people standing around. You see R to one side, standing next to the old man, confidently. At the other side, you get a glimpse of red fur, followed by several large, tall, peaking ears.
A fox?
Rabbit ears.
Oh. Okay.
Fun.
Yeah.
We should head
Flax?
over to.
Yeah. Fox is gonna put Crypt in Azza's arms.
Azza just smiles and nods. I will go be. I reckon I should go see my girlfriend right now.
Put that in the main plate, in the main room, where we will be.
I have to
where
go
Black
see
will be guarding.
Paleo right now.
Alright. Just make sure that goes where Flax will be guarding from.
She walks over to Paleo, and then you just like watch as Paleo grabs her and like tosses her up into the air and catches her repeatedly.
While she's still holding the. While she's holding.
Amazing.
Fantastic.
The two other cats that are with Paleo are just shaking their heads like.
She's gone soft.
Flax does not understand mammals at all.
You get used to it.
Flax has yet to.
You haven't been a mammal yet.
The thought makes Flax wish to die.
Oh, it's kind of funny, actually. So, do you guys walk over to R, or?
Yeah.
Nah, well, okay,
I
you
will.
can. I'm gonna just start heading to the main place that the diplomat's gonna be.
There are security guards in front of the door.
Alright. Flax walks up to them and says, Flax is on security detail for the diplomat of Komet.
ID.
Did Ard ever give us anything to present?
No.
You did not go to see R.
Flax will be right back. She left it in the car. And I
Just
had
kind of like stare at you as you walk away.
all right.
Got another.
I'm just gonna go to
You got
the
Z-Dog
car.
down to the
I'm just
Z-Dog
gonna,
down to the hawk's nest.
I'm gonna go to Rathu's car and like dig through the seats and pretend to put something in my pocket.
Alright. Are you gonna go see R at all?
I'm gonna get in the vicinity, but I'm refusing to even look at him.
Alright.
I can't believe
Oh.
you are the professionals that we hired.
Well, good morning.
Flax never claimed to be professional.
You shut the fuck up, okay? I don't
No.
want to hear another word out of your mouth.
Flax cares not what Ardwolf wants.
R
just-
growls and like light begins to shine under his sleeves. Are you sure about that? I
I-
hired you.
Flax
give him a
opens
pat.
her Flax opens her mouth as wide as she can and hisses.
I just
See,
pat
here's the
R
thing.
on the shoulder.
See, here's the thing. Flax thinks that's intimidating. In reality, she just looks like a gecko that wants a snack.
I mean, to be fair, it probably is more intimidating now that I'm partially vampire.
Your sheep, your sheep, your teeth are slightly sharper, but you still look like you're trying to get someone to give you a cockroach into your mouth.
I just kind of pat Art on the shoulder. It's like, don't bother.
All right. How many did you bring?
I brought one. He should be around here. I'm gonna look out in the crowd for the cleric.
Roll perception. God damn it, doggy.
16. Excuse you. A 16.
You do see him walking towards you.
Ah, here he comes.
He's wearing his full chain regalia. Hello.
Ooh.
And that's all you guys brought.
Flax brought 3, and Asa brought several.
I'm gonna need an accurate count.
Asa brought 3 to 5.
I think it's just 3. I'm looking over. Like, it's 3. It's 3.
The
chat managed.
The cleric is just staring up at the old man who's glaring at him.
Chat brought 1.
Chat?
Did she?
Chat
Flax
is
believe
just
so.
standing there with an origami creature for some reason.
Didn't she bring one of her professors as well?
Tried to.
Oh. Well, then Flax is referring to the origami then.
It's very impressive. It's an origami dragon.
I've brought 1.
So that is a total of 6, 7, 8.
Alright. You better be right about this, because I don't like doing this. So you're sure there's nobody else?
Pretty sure.
As far as Flax is aware, all the people she brought are in a trunk.
That's just...
Oh, wait! Yes. 2 of them are in the trunk. 1 of them is still at the car. And I whistle to bring Plush Rathu.
Skin Rathu walked over.
Flax forgot to put him in the trunk.
Right.
Okay. Can he even fight?
Flax doesn't know.
Well, then I'm doing this. The old man, he turns to the old man and bows, and the old man cups his hands together. And they clasp palms. And close their eyes, and a wind begins to swirl around them. You can smell spices and the dryness of the desert as they begin to float in a tornado of a sandstorm.
Olfactory nerves.
R raises his hand and opens it. And as they go down, a small pile of tokens clatters out of his hands. Each of the tokens has a crook on one side and a pyramid on the other. A crook and a flail on one side, sorry. Hello?
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright.
Hands them to you.
Alright.
Okay.
You're gonna have to pass those out for the security.
All right.
All right.
All right.
I'll
So
I'll
Flax.
hand a coin to the cleric, and I guess I'll head over to Azza and the pride.
Yeah,
Give them coins.
Flax gives one to the plush Rathu, and then heads over to Azza to crawl into crypt.
Flush Rathu puts it in his mouth.
Flax takes it out of the mouth and puts it in his pocket. Do not eat, just present it when asked.
He whines, but it sounds like a bagpipe.
Sounds like a concertina.
Yeah.
Flax is gonna go into crypt with a couple tokens, one to give to crypt and one to give to the vampire lord whose name I can't remember.
Abagus.
Sanguinus. They accept
Yeah.
the
Sanguinus.
tokens.
Yes. I don't give any to Bucket because I'm not sure if they're going to. I'm not sure if Bucket needs one.
I don't think Bucket counts as a sentient creature.
Flax was originally considering Bucket when in her initial count, but then remembered that Plush Rathu existed, and to
Bucket
cover.
angrily burbles at Flax as she walks away.
Flax considered Bucket. Don't be mad at Flax.
Bucket is now like a foot wider and starts to move farther into crypt.
Bucket will be fine. Head back out.
As Bucket moves, you see that the walls are getting cleaned by Bucket.
Bucket is having fun.
This is the best Bucket can do to try to be angry.
Angrily clean.
Yeah.
Angrily clean the crypt.
Yeah, like the blanket from Little Toaster. Great Little Toaster.
Oh, that blanket.
Huh?
Yeah, blanket. Anyway, so you guys go to the door, and as soon as you walk up to them, your token glows, and you are allowed inside.
I give the guards a dirty look.
They ignore you completely.
And I flip them off as we're going through.
They continue to ignore you, but one of them flips you off as you walk away. This is
Okay, well-
America. They're not promised to not do shit. You are guided to an area above a central...
This is America.
I will shoot you. Anyway.
This is America.
You are all guided to a balcony above a central pit. Within the pit are several important people. R is now standing with you. The old man has disappeared.
Are there...
Huh?
Huh?
What did you say? Hello?
I didn't say anything.
Silver.
Yeah.
Silver.
Flax.
Oh. Hold on. She might have had an
Yeah, that would make
hiccup.
sense. That would make sense.
She ordered a new Wi-Fi dongle, but it was supposed to come in today, but it didn't.
Yeah, no, it was delayed.
Welcome back.
Oh, I've been here.
Then why'd you stop in the middle of your sentence?
Wait, did I?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh. Which sentence was that?
I don't remember.
I don't know.
Wasn't aware that I stopped in the middle of a sentence. Last thing I remember saying was, "This is America."
You said something after that.
No?
Yeah.
Oh well.
Well, anyway, you're guided to a balcony over a pit where several people are standing. All of them are dressed weirdly, and some of them seem to glow. You're guided to an area where R is leaning over the balcony, and below you is one of the figures. The old man is nowhere to be seen. Well, look who showed up. Hello.
Hello.
You said this is Ard?
It's R, yes.
Yes. We just spoke outside.
That was a while ago.
That was like 10 minutes ago.
That was 30 minutes ago. You're losing track of time.
Nah. Time is a social construct that means nothing.
I should add a clock to this thing.
Probably. Flax should get a watch.
R
We
gestures
should-
down at one of the figures, who is glowing slightly green and wearing a white linen outfit. That is the ambassador.
Very.
If anything
Subtle.
happens, he is your only duty to protect. He's the only person you should give a shit about. Do you understand me?
Well,
Yes.
that won't be hard. Flax does not give a shit about you or old man.
The old man is gone.
Good.
It's not like he's going to be in the middle of an official meeting.
Yeah, I figure he's more of a off the record kind of guy. But yes, shit hits the fan. Protect him.
Yes.
So where's your team?
Flax just pats the trunk of Crypt.
Are you gonna take them out?
Flax will should shit hit the fan.
Right. Okay. He gestures around. All the people you see over there, they are protecting their own important people. You should not give a shit about them.
Flax doesn't.
Their lives don't matter. Neither do the lives of their constituents.
Flax has a question. On the topic of the worth of lives, what is it that makes the ambassador's life more than, say, them or that caterer?
It is because he is the only person down there who is directly affected by the current war, who doesn't want to go into all-out war. Now, sure, half of the ambassadors don't give a shit. Our own ambassador, the ambassador of this country, doesn't care. But
Well,
everyone else does.
Ardwolf seems to be misunderstanding Flax's question. What makes one life any more important than another life?
He likes that one, and we've been given money.
Okay, we have been given money.
Divine
Have we?
You know her.
Yeah, Flax rolls
The
her
biggest
eyes.
reason is they gave us money to make him not die.
Okay, Flax will respect the money.
Whatever. Just whatever. You see,
Which god do the Commissions worship?
they were
and
the
is it,
Egyptian pantheon, the head of it being Ra.
Are they like members of the main pantheon of like this world, or are
They're
they
one of the largest and
like
most important pantheons of the world. However, they are not the gods of the world itself.
okay? I'm
They're
just trying to judge
considered to be
whether or not.
aspects of the world.
Oh, okay. I'm just trying to figure out whether or not Flax would actually consider them gods or not.
I think the only people she would give a shit are the top 7.
Oh, okay.
I think it's 7, or was it 13? No,
Was
the
it-
top 13.
Yeah, the one for each plane.
Yeah. So I think
Okay,
she would
so
only
yeah.
care about the top 13. These are considered well, some of them are considered aspects of those 13. For example, Ra is considered an aspect of
the
check my
sun.
notes. But yeah, the sun god is one of the
Oh.
moons.
All right, so yeah, I think Flax would consider them like more like powerful beings, but not gods. Then, if they're not the gods themselves, so she would probably not recognize the divinely chosen.
Alright. So what are you guys gonna do?
I'm gonna wait by the trunk. Actually, is there any food? Is there catering?
There is downstairs. Not up here.
All right, Flax is gonna head downstairs and eat.
How are you going to do that?
Is there a staircase?
You can look for one.
Actually, she's gonna send Golem Rathu to go downstairs. She's gonna be very. What kind of food's down there?
It's it is like a continental breakfast spread. It's entirely pastries.
Okay, Fox is going to very specifically tell Golem
And
Rathu.
bagels.
Okay, Golem Rathu, go downstairs and grab, and bring Flax a brownie, a Danish, and a fritter, an apple fritter, as well as a crepe, on a plate.
Matthew looks sad at that last statement.
On a plate, and grab the same order, the same, and for yourself, bring Flax 2 plates of those things that she said. A crepe, a apple fritter, a
After like 3
Danish,
things,
and a
he starts
browner.
like trying to write on his fur. It doesn't work very
Okay.
well.
Okay. Apple fritter, crepe, and Danish.
He just
Bring
nods.
bring Flax 2 plates, each one having those 3 objects.
He nods. He begins to walk down the stairs.
Okay.
All right.
R is like staring at you and just shakes his head, pinching his brow.
I hold out my pack of cigarettes. Am I allowed here?
Can you even? Can Rathu even?
It's more psychosomatic.
I mean, probably not, but I don't give a shit.
All right. I'm gonna put one in my mouth and light it.
Flax uses prestidigitation to light it.
I just use prestidigitation to flick my thumb up and have a flame come out.
I like to assume Rathu can just snap. Has like
Yeah,
like
he
a
snaps and there's
fire
a
thing.
flight.
Snap.
Yeah, it's like the scene. It's like the scene from that kind of shitty Fantastic Four movie.
Oh, yeah, you mean... No, not Fantastic.
No, well, you gotta admit the other one is still a little shitty.
Yeah, shitty, but when you only have 2, like, series to compare...
The earlier, less shitty one.
The Chris Evans one.
Yeah, the Chris Evans one. With the Human Torch flicking his thumb and making a fire.
Yeah.
It's like that. That's how Rathy lights it.
I was imagining like the scene from that '70s show where like
I'm gonna
all
be
the
honest.
hands.
I was imagining the scene from Inspector Gadget where his thumb just kind of. Anyway,
You basically are Inspector Gadget.
Inspector
Yeah.
Gadget.
All right. So yeah.
As Skin Rathy walks away, you hear a voice from the front of the crowd downstairs. Esteemed members of the world orders, the court, whatever. Esteemed members of your countries, you are. Hello?
Yeah.
Hello.
Sorry, my voice was going out. Anyway, esteemed members of the countries below. I mean, the other countries who are at equal standing. Welcome to the first ever Multi-Continental Congress. Whatever, we'll figure out a name for it. Look, we are here because several of you have gotten into a little bit of a fight. And I'm here to stop it. I think. Well, whatever. Look, we're here so that you guys can put your cases forward and you can understand each other fully. Now, for the opening statements, we will have members of both sides of the current conflict arise to the stage. First of all, the leader of Kemet, Pharaoh Ramses II. The person you were told to watch walks up to the stage, and as he does, a small hole in the ceiling opens, and a bright shining light of the sun comes down, and magically gold appears all on his body, including a headdress and the other parts of his regalia, as he begins to glow a golden light.
Flax is glad she did not bring Synchronous out.
Oh yeah, how's Flax feeling about that?
It's fine.
Flax rolls her eyes. This is way too gaudy and dramatic for her, and that says a lot.
It does say a lot.
Yeah.
Give me just a sec, I need to remember.
Yeah, Val Kilmer.
What's
No,
that?
wait. Not Val Kilmer. Shit, who was it? Val Kilmer played Moses.
Which Moses?
Prince of
I
Egypt.
think she the Dreamcat or the DreamWorks one.
Yeah,
The Dreamcatcher.
Prince of
yes.
Egypt.
That's a...
I almost said Dreamcast.
Oh god.
Yes, the Dreamcast version of Prince
Ah,
of
it was
Egypt.
Ralph Benes. Pianist.
The, Ramses bows to you guys. To everyone. Members of the world stage, I am here to tell you a story. Long ago, my people were simple. We were brought up by the gods of our nation to be kings of the world. Now, many years ago, we may have been awful to some of the peoples of this land. But that is not the fault of us today. And the fact that these men or using it as an excuse is unconscionable. We here today, we here in this lifetime have no reason to dig up old grudges and try to turn them into excuses for enslavement and invasion. Now is no time to turn to petty squabbling and to destroy the world stage. Now is a time for unity and to move forward for all of our peoples. You must understand, we cannot deal with traitors to mankind without standing together. People, creature kind? No.
Whatever.
We cannot stand to any of this. We are... I'm sorry. That's my fault. I said that badly. I'm sorry. I made myself laugh. We are farmers. Da, 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 da. Sorry.
Not sponsored.
We're only sponsored by the delicious taste of the Wendy's Baconator.
Hashtag non-spawn. Hashtag wish we were spawn. Hashtag pay us, please.
We're not still the game. We're not gonna steal the Game Grumps joke of wanting to be sponsored by Wendy's. We're Burger King girls.
Burger King girls sounds like a bad, offshoot of the Suicide Girls.
What?
Anyway, it's like a spring break thing, I think.
Never heard of it.
Anyway,
Like emo scene porn.
it's not
Ew.
porn per se.
It's most often porn.
It's not.
Well, let's just move back to the game.
Anyway. We, as members of Kemet, call upon you in this nation to make accountable those nations who have taken old grudges and tried to create new battles. We ask for you, all of you here, to take a step back and make sure that Nihon, Akhmenid, and Barbacum do not drag you into a war on the stage of the world. Thank you! And he walks off the stage, cracking his neck and standing and leaning against the wall near the pastries.
Has Plush Rathu come back?
He has not reached down there yet. Alright. Thanks to that impassioned speech from Ramses II from Kemet, we will now bring on our second speaker in the opposing role.
Fun.
Sorry, I'm trying to remember the name of this character.
It's okay, I had to itch the back of my head, but I can't scratch because I just put a base coat on.
What?
Big rip.
On my nails.
Oh.
No,
I just put down a base coat so I can't scratch my hair. I am cursed to walk this land in such a way.
Well, there's a demi plane for you. One where your nails are always wet.
The demiplane of always being slightly too damp.
Oh god, that sounds terrible.
Now to come to the stage for speaking, Far Alan Weber.
And what country is he speaking for?
Speaking for Barbacium. Barbacium.
Bardicum?
Barbaricum. Barbaricum.
Bardicum.
Barbaricum.
Bardcum.
Barbar become.
Barbaricum. Anyway.
Yeah. Barbarians.
Look, I thought it would be better to say than just going straight for Germania. Because I felt Germania would be kind of like a little bit too close, so I wanted to get it different. Anyway.
No.
No, you're good.
Far Alan Weber. Hello. People of the world stage. We come with words not of war but of peace. A peace that must be brought only in the wake of bloodshed. Our people, all of our people, have experienced the ministrations and far-reaching global actions of these peoples. In this country, as I walked to this beautiful stage, I saw no less than 30 agents for that country. As I came to this place, all of the countries of the world came here to invade your space, to try and drive you down away from supporting what is right. You must understand. We do not seek violence for violence's sake. We seek violence only as recompense. Do not let them sway you and tell you that, this is wrong, that this is not deserved of the space in the war. War has been the natural state of our peoples for thousands of generations. That voice is harder on the throat than I thought it was. Give me a sec.
I wonder if Dr. Frost ever stole a skeleton from someone while they were alive.
This is what Flax is like just thinking about in the back row.
Yeah, pretty much just waiting for Plush Rathy to get back with the food.
You do not.
Just kind of sitting.
You cannot understand. You cannot know what it is like to share a border with these imperialist dogs. They have been waging war upon all nations since the birth of It's really hard to do an impassioned speech without really, like, knowing what the nomenclature would be in a world without humans. They have been waging war upon all peoples since the birth of their nation. The only thing that has stopped them, even slowed them, is that they take the time to subsume. They take the time to subsume all who get in their way. Far Woden would never stand for this, and neither shall I. He slams his fist into the table, and a crack of thunder fills the room. As he walks away from the stage, you see Skinwrathu scuttle into the room downstairs and start to steal pastries.
Not stealing. It's not stealing.
I'm gonna need you guys to roll perception for me, please.
Okay.
Alright. Let me just, perception.
Perception. Oh, I have decent perception.
Eh.
No, I do
I
not.
rolled garbage.
I also rolled garbage, though slightly less. I got a 9.
I got an 8.
Should I roll perception for
Cat?
Ori? I don't know if Ori's in here.
Chat.
Wow, we're terrible.
What did chat roll?
6.
Do you not have a bonus to your perceptions?
Should probably. Oh, +1 only. So 7.
Okay, so we got
Great,
9.
we rolled
8,
a 7, an 8, and a 9. Wonderful.
Is Ori here? Does Ori need to roll
wait.
perception?
You're kind of ruining the reveal. Whatever.
Oh, well, I didn't know. Okay.
That's what you were
Well, I
rolling
didn't know
perception for.
I didn't know.
I sent you a message
When?
just now. It says yes. It's right there.
That was after I had already asked.
Yes! The first time.
Okay. Oh.
You asked
10.
a third time. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Ori, you
Yeah,
don't
no.
need to roll for Ori. You were asking if Ori was there. Ugh.
No, I was asking if I needed to roll for him.
Well, no, because what you're trying to perceive is that they're over there. So none of you
Okay.
notice the conspicuous red twin of chat that's standing on the other side and nodding at the man from Barbaricum. Barbaricum.
Yes.
Can't believe Cinnamon's pro-war.
You can't believe that the wizard, whose main gimmick is that every spell is fireball, is pro-war.
Can't believe it.
Another person begins to take the stage who is wearing a turban and a white outfit and has a scimitar at his hip, and he's about to speak when suddenly a rabbit jumps from the other ledge down towards Skin Rafu. And this is Ori.
Alright. Finally found you. You're not getting away from me this time. I'm gonna pull out a gun and try to fucking fire.
Which gun?
Conman's rifle.
Skin Rafu just
Ooh,
yells.
21.
Skin Rafu tries to run away and scream, and he's suddenly hit in the head by the bullet.
Alright, that is 19 damage.
Ouch.
Skin Rafu's head deflates.
Well, that was easier than I thought. Yeah, just gonna run. Run!
What are you doing in here? Are you an assassin? Ramses is running towards him because he's the closest of them there, and he has his fucking flail out. I will slay you.
You don't want to do
Don't
that.
do that voice, it's not coming up well on the mic.
At this point,
you. Is that better?
look, it was personal. I don't give a damn about the politics, but this was personal. So, I'm gonna skedaddle, and or he's just gonna try and run.
Alright. What are the rest of you doing?
Flex
He's kind of
is gonna
looking-
open up the briefcase. Flex is gonna open not the briefcase, the trunk, and just yell down into Crypt, "It's popping off!"
The vampire comes out. He dusts himself off. All right. What do you need?
Is anyone else like trying to attack anyone?
Everyone's kind of in a hubbub.
No one's really reacted much to a gunshot in the middle of this.
Everyone's in a hubbub. People are
What?
trying to get to their constituents.
Okay.
Kind of crowd press.
Does
Cinnamon is
Flax
rolling
see
her
anyone
eyes.
trying? Huh?
Cinnamon is rolling her eyes and like jumps down after Ori.
Or he's gonna run to her and says, "You gotta get us out of here."
Yeah, that's not yeah, that's not happening, sweetheart. I was paid to be here for a job. I'm gonna keep
All right.
doing that. She walks and stands next to the Barbaricum's ambassador's shoulder.
All right.
Can't believe
Barbaricum
Cinnamon.
looks like a villain from Indiana Jones, if you know what I mean.
All right. Is anyone look like they're about to attack the Pharaoh?
The Pharaoh's running after Ori.
Oh, that ain't good.
Dream.
Or he's probably just gonna run down holes.
Are you gonna tell the vampire to go help the Pharaoh?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's probably a good idea.
As they run away,
I just point to Ori and say, that one fired shots, so, and killed Flax's golem.
the vampire jumps down and begins to chase, with blood in his eyes as his body begins to distend into black and horrible features as he moves beside the Pharaoh, whose body is now encased in a 10-foot tall golden hologram of a hawk-headed god. The pair of them run after.
All right. Is there a T-junction coming up?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna cast Silent Image and to make a duplicate Ori to run the opposite direction. I'm gonna go left, and the illusory Ori is gonna be going right.
The Pharaoh goes right, but the vampire goes left. They
All
nod
right,
at
good.
they nod at each other as they run away, though each of them fears the other's power.
All right.
The vampire's teeth have distended. No longer are they simple fangs. Instead, they are a foot long and dripping blood as they distend out of the massive maw of the disturbingly distended creature. Crawling along the walls, a cryptid, a massive long being as it tries and follows and grabs at the rabbit.
Shit. Notes. What, oh. I'm gonna pull into my trench coat, try to pull something out.
Roll?
Alright, what was it, D100?
Yeah.
Alright. 46. No, 49.
Man, these are really old notes, so it's gonna take me a sec to...
Look, man, I was just trying to put a bullet in the head of someone who put a bullet in me. And mine, like, I don't care about any of the politics.
Where the hell did I put that? Oh, there it is. What did you roll again?
49.
Okay, so that should be... Alright, I don't remember if you grabbed this already, but this is what you get. You take out a massive shotgun from your arsenal.
Well, I can assure you I've never gotten that before.
It has a barrel that is 3 inches wide, and its stock is made of some sort of odd bone. As you look at it, it seems it has images of what appear to be giant lizards that are superimposed with their bones.
I'll try and blast the vampire in the face.
Alright.
19?
Okay. The you get the sense that you can activate something. Do you choose?
Yeah, activate it. Yeah. Activate it.
You flip a switch on its side, and you shoot. 2d10 damage, 1d10 blowback damage.
Alright, so that's gonna be a total of 3d10?
No, 2d10, and then you take 1d10.
Oh, okay. Alright, so the 2d10 is 14.
Okay.
And I am going to take 4 points of damage.
Alright.
Alright.
Alright, that's good. As you do this, a tooth blasts out of the end and slams into the vampire's shoulder, burying itself in the wall behind him. The tooth is massive, the size of your hand, and from it, a skeleton begins to grow. The skeleton is 10 feet tall, clad in spectral armor, and wielding weapons that appear to be a spear and a shield. The shield having the picture of the dinosaur on the front, and the spear with a head that is a dinosaur tooth.
Alright. Keep running then.
The vampire and the figure begin to clash as they fight each other. Chaos abides above as everyone is thrown, as several of the delegations have left. Now, standing in the center of the room are only those that matter.
I rolled a concentration check because of the blowback damage. My silent image is gone, so I rolled a 5.
The Pharaoh is searching, trying to find the rabbit that he lost. In the chamber above, figures are wrestling, trying to get down below to go and help them. R is panicked. He rips off his leather jacket and throws it to the floor. For the first time, you see him without his jacket on, and you see intricate tattoos in his back, made in red ink. The pair of tattoos are of a pair of hook swords, kopeshes, and as he moves his arms out, the swords light goes along lines to his arms, and the swords appear in golden reality in his hands. You did this, he says, and he jumps down. Come!
This isn't that kind of show, Chalkfee.
Fox is gonna take the jacket he threw on the ground and just toss it into Crypt. Oh no, looks like you misplaced it.
Oh no, your jacket. It's broken.
No. Looks like you dropped it, so Flax will just hold on to safety. closed
Alright.
bridge. Yeah, we should probably head down there.
Yeah. I'll just jump down.
You
Yeah,
slam down into the ground, breaking bricks with your fully metallic body, doing a superhero landing.
How far down is it?
40 feet.
40 feet?
Should I make a check
that-
or?
Huh? No. You take damage.
Should I make a
Flat
check or
10
anything?
damage. No, you take flat 10 damage.
Alright.
That's it.
Acrobatics?
Ugh.
You don't need to make a check. You have a device to help you down.
You're right. Yeah, no, I do. Okay, I activate my gloves and just walk down the wall. Casually
Right,
stroll down the
You
wall.
crawl down the wall like Spider-Man.
Yeah. I just clap at Rathu's landing. It says, impressive. Very impressive. As I'm, like, walking down.
Yes.
Azza and her goons are running away, going into the halls to try and reach everything else. They are lost to you now.
Does it look like there's any other people who are, like, overtly, like, does it look like anyone else who's not a member of our security detail is, like, running after the Pharaoh?
It looks like several people are moving in that direction, but it's very hard to tell. Many of the other constituents are being rushed away by other people who managed to get down quickly. The on the other side of the room, you see that that Cinnamon and her constituent, her detail, is with the FAR.
Yeah, the guy from Bardcom.
Barbaricum.
I know.
Barbaricum. Barbaricum. Anyway, so they're over there. Look, if you make fun of it, it's fine. They're fans of crooked windmills, if you know what I mean. Anyway,
I can't believe you had to go and ruin Cinnamon.
she got hired. She's standing over there with an oddly dressed rabbit, who is also there. Who appears to be in odd armor that is made of wood that has suddenly appeared on her body, carrying a notebook and a wand.
Alright. Fox is just gonna grab a crepe and then run down the hall to where everyone is running.
Alright.
Don't grab food because I don't need to eat.
You can easily follow. R as he goes.
I'm gonna say that because I haven't been breathing. I'm gonna say that the cigarette is still lit.
Actually, if you can't breathe, it wouldn't be able to have. It wouldn't have been able to be lit properly. Yeah,
It's the opposite.
Yeah, because you can't inhale, you can't like pull the flame into it, which is the lighting part. Like the tip would just be a bit singed and not in the way that would show smoking.
It is entirely psychosomatic. It doesn't matter. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You didn't build yourself. You could have built yourself things to take in lungs, replacement for lungs, so that you could take in drug effects that come in through smoking.
You could have just brought your lungs with you.
Also true.
Flax is gonna be.
There's no space in my chest for the lungs.
Remove the coffee maker.
That is actually how it's spelled. I don't know why you posted it in the other group though.
Oh, I put it into Pier. Oops.
So Flax is just gonna be running on the ceiling to avoid the crowd.
I'm big. I'm not big. I'm 3 feet tall.
Yeah, you're all moving.
I'm following.
As R is in the lead, and you follow his wave of destruction. As you leave the main room, I want you to roll perception.
All right.
Hey, that's a 16.
Hey, that's a 23.
All right.
Cat.
Dirty 20.
Hey,
Natural
20 for
20.
chat.
Hell yeah, now our luck is looking up.
Now we're perceiving.
Now that we're on high alert.
One sec, I'm just going to change the music.
Alright.
And I'm going to put this in this bot chat because the name is appropriate.
Ooh.
You all managed to see one of the figures in the back of the room. He was one of the delegates, standing down here. Unlike many of the other delegates, it doesn't seem like he was a ruler in disguise. Instead, he appears to be a very tall mouse.
It feels wrong.
Like a long mouse.
He's tall for a mouse. He's like 4'5".
Jesus Christ.
Still feels wrong. Should be like 2 feet tall.
You're 3 feet tall.
I'm a rat.
Yeah.
And I'm 3'5".
Anyway, whatever.
The body's 3'6". I'm 3'6".
He is a rodent. He was originally going to be a fox. That's why I said tall. But it makes more sense for him not to be a fox because the fox is the royal family. Anyway, he is standing there, and he seems perfectly calm. He is wearing a black outfit with simple buttons down the front, a collar that goes around his neck, the jacket kind, and Coke bottle glasses. He's standing there, looking at his watch. He seems mildly suspicious. Where everyone else is panicking, he is doing nothing but holding his briefcase and looking at his watch.
Alright, you said that I can pull... You said that with these gloves, I can, like, do a scorpion, get over here kind of move, right?
You can attempt to, yes.
Alright, I want to try and pull him over to me while I'm still on the ceiling.
Grapple check.
Alright, that would be strength versus... No, that would be athletics versus your athletics or acrobatics.
I will say you can do sleight of hand.
I'd rather use the athletics since I got 90. Well, actually, if it was a sleight of hand, it would just be a dirty 20.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying you can do sleight of hand or...
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
it's because you're not really like doing it with your brute strength at this distance. You gotta kind of finesse it, so you can, you know what I mean.
All right, so dirty 20.
All right, and 1 second. He
Gloves.
misses. He gets grabbed, and you drag him towards you. He holds his briefcase tightly to his chest.
I hold him by the collar while I'm still upside down.
Yes?
And say,
What do you want?
shots were fired. Everyone is panicking, and yet you are looking at your watch.
The time is very important. You don't understand.
More important than the life of the dignitaries.
I am dignitary, yes.
And yet you have no worry that you may be a target.
I am not a target.
Yeah, that is what is suspicious. When shots fire, when so many important people are gathered in one place, any one of them could be a target, unless they know they aren't a target.
I am nobody's target. I am simple dignitary.
Yes, well, I want to roll insight check.
Alright, roll insight check.
18.
He seems to be telling the truth.
Well, why is the time more important than the shots fired or your own life?
We are a very punctual people. You wouldn't understand.
Oh, Flax would understand. And who is your people?
Ah, I apologize. He attempts his best to bow. I am...
I'm holding him by the collar.
He does his best. I am Chancellor Nezumi from Nihon. He is still holding his briefcase close to his chest.
I'm gonna try and grab the briefcase.
Roll. Strength.
I'm not gonna. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say I'm not gonna be subtle about it.
Oh!
Natural
Yeah!
20.
God fucking damn it.
Oh my
nice.
goodness.
Only whenever it matters do we roll good.
I rolled a 2!
And
Did he roll a 2 or did he roll a 2?
He rolled a natural 2. He got a 4. And
Well,
Sadness.
I got a natural 20. That briefcase is mine.
you
I don't
ripped
care
the
if I have to-
briefcase. You ripped the briefcase out of his hands.
Okay. I was gonna say I don't care if I have to
Metal
rip
brief-
off his hand.
It is a simple briefcase.
All right. I'm gonna toss him away now and start to open the briefcase while upside down, being careful to hold it the correct way.
Be careful with that. You don't know what you are doing.
Well, let us find out then. What do I gotta do to pop it?
Lockpick.
I don't have lockpicks.
It's
Do
a,
I? Wait, actually,
it's a
hold on, I
combination
might.
lock, but it requires you have to lockpick it in the combination lock style.
Just roll a dexterity, I think.
Yeah, I don't get any proficiencies or anything. All right.
You could always try and ask one of your friends.
Oh, I don't need to. Another
Alright,
natural
roll
20.
roll
Two
two-
natural.
Roll two fucking nat 20s in a roll, okay.
Fuck yeah. The dice really want me to know what's in this briefcase. These are public rolls, by the way. Everyone can see them.
I literally said this earlier in the in this call. I don't check. I don't pay attention. I wouldn't even. You could say you have 3 natural 20s in a row. I still wouldn't check. I'm lazy.
But you can verify.
I
'cause
can.
I
But
am
I
going
believe
to. I'm gonna take a screenshot of the log because
I can check, but I choose to believe you because I'm lazy. Anyway, you
so
managed to grip the briefcase, and with a simple flick of your claw, you scrape across the combination locks and you pop it open. Inside the briefcase is only one thing. It is a simple red envelope.
Fox is gonna open it up, or wait, Fox is gonna pick up the envelope, and is it addressed to anyone?
It has no distinguishing features on the outside. In fact,
Alright.
It doesn't even look like you can understand how it was closed. It looks like one of those Japanese charm envelopes. You know
All
what I'm
right.
talking about?
Well, yeah, I know. I'm gonna just throw the briefcase at the dignitary. The now empty briefcase at the
No, it
dignitary.
is too early. You don't
Flax
understand.
doesn't care. I'm gonna start to open it with like.
How are
Wait,
you opening it?
hold on, wait, no. I'm gonna go to Rathiel. Rathiel, use your special eyes to look at this.
Okay, hold on.
Identify
Even
it.
if you've got special eyes.
All right.
Raffi only has one special eye.
No, but you can still identify shit.
Yeah, but the eye can do it for free.
I know, that's what I was saying.
Yeah. All right. Oh, I should have been rolling with advantage on my perception. Fuck.
Ah, big rip. Oh well.
Okay. I'll use the eye for free identify.
All right. When you identify it, all you see is a bunch of unintelligible text, and then 2 words. 3 words. Those 3 words are Oma Mori. I'm gonna post it here so that you guys can see what it is.
Oh, Shinderu.
Oma Mori. Biscuit. How do you spell biscuit?
Buscuit.
Biscuit.
Biscuit.
Oma
Omamori.
Biscuit. Omamori, biscuit, charm.
Charm?
Charm.
Charm.
That's it.
Omamori, biscuit, charm. Is it like magical? Like, is anything bad gonna happen if we open it?
All you sense is that something is sealed within. Something is inside.
Well, Rafi, what is it dangerous to open?
It looks like this, but entirely. It looks like this, but it has absolutely no decoration and no text on the outside.
Oh, okay, I see.
Omamori biscuit. I'm gonna put. I'm going to show this to the people at home because I can.
All right. It says Omamori, but I don't know any of these.
Flax does not either. Should Flax open it?
I'd say not.
No, okay.
I can tell there's something in there.
Right. Oh, what if Flax opens it encrypt?
Maybe with the door closed.
Alright, Flax will run over to Crypt. Rathu, continue searching for the Pharaoh.
Alright, this is gonna be a very bad idea.
Flax has never had a bad idea in her life.
No, this is out of character.
Oh, I know. I get the feeling like opening it is gonna cause like a nuke or something.
So what are you doing?
I'm
to repeat. Sorry, I was doing the thing.
I'm turning around and going up to the upper floor back to Crypt so that I can open the letter inside of Crypt.
Alright, you go inside Crypt.
Yeah.
Why, hello there. What excitement is happening outside?
Flax found this on someone who was not fazed by assassination attempts. Flax suspects the person was in on the assassination attempt, so she stole it. Rathu says not to open it out there, so Flax is opening it in here.
Did you close the door?
Yes, I do close the door. Flax cannot read Neonese. Can crypt?
I can't read anything anymore.
Can crypt speak the language? Does crypt know what omamari means?
If I... No. It's
Okay.
similar to
Yeah.
things that I have seen. They were
Oh.
protections. But the omamori is not quite right. There was something else. These paper things, they were stuck on my creations to stop them. When I tried to take the Empire,
Well,
I failed.
Flax has good news for you. Does Crypt wish for whatever is in this in exchange for giving Flax power?
I wish to see what is inside. Yes.
Okay. And Crypt will give Flax power in exchange.
I
Power
will
that does not result in her becoming a dungeon core.
I will unlock your potential.
Good. I take out my dagger and I open it up.
As you open it, you see a green script in the language of Nihon slowly float into the air and then move out the hallway and outside of Crypt, going elsewhere.
Close the door.
Do you think that means it can't go through?
I mean, we're in a separate. I figured because we were in a separate plane.
Dungeon core. I'm gonna explain this in character because it's more interesting that way. Did you
Chris,
think that
stop it!
I could, but why should I?
Because it would give you power, would it not?
No, that is merely a message of sorts.
Oh. Okay.
I could lock it away if I wanted, but instead I have let it leave, for it will give me power, as it will give you power.
Okay. Flax is ready then. If now is the time we are doing
Just
this.
a
Will
second.
it take long?
You just have to wait. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
I'm gonna say that I'm
Cut back
still
to
running
everyone.
down corridors.
Yeah, Rathu, you are running down the corridor. You find yourself passing by the T-junction. You see R run in one direction, and you hear the vampire fighting in the other. Which way do you go?
Did I see which way did I see which way the Pharaoh went earlier?
No. You only see where R has gone, as well as where the you can hear where the vampire is.
I'll take a peek down where the vampire is, I guess.
You see the vampire fighting for his life with a massive bone construct. And you also see, cowering in the distance, a odd bunny rabbit. An odd brown rabbit.
Huh.
It is the figure who shot your head. Well, your other head. Which way do you go?
Well, I was paid to go one way.
And in the other direction is the person who wanted to kill you. Which way do you go?
I'm kind of implying that I'm going to the Pharaoh.
Alright. You run after R. Remember, R is now shirtless, muscly, and holding massive red swords. As he runs, he begins to project his own aura into the figure of a god, but it flickers as he tries to use it to run faster. He can't keep up. In the other direction, hello?
Yeah?
Yes.
In the other direction, Azza and the Pride have arrived next to Ori. Hello there,
Out of
Zowo.
there.
What are you doing?
Well, I already did what I needed to do. I'm just trying to get out of here.
And what you needed to do was shoot my friend in the head?
Hey, he shot me in the head. I was only returning the bullet. And, Ori is, like, trying to reload. Like, this is way above his prey grade. This is almost as,
Paleo,
crazy as
Paleo is
aliens.
behind Azza and grabs Ori by the chest, lifting him up 5 feet and pressing him against the wall. Why were you trying to destroy this mission?
I was just trying to get revenge. The red lady told me that this would be the only time I'd be able to do it.
You are not safe. Paleo sniffs at the air. Something's coming.
That's what I'm trying to get out.
I know how you saved yourself last time. I can smell it on you. She grabs the collar of your jacket.
What?
And she pushes on your chest. And she presses. And suddenly you are once more within Gunlocker. For the second time in your life.
Ugh.
You see the weapons around you floating as you move. Somewhat at your command.
I just scroll through and put the shotgun in its spot, as well as the rifle.
Within a few seconds, 2 more people are inside. There are 2 cats. One a calico, and another a Siamese.
You ain't supposed to be in here.
Oh, and by the way, I know I didn't explain what Gunlocker really looks like from the inside.
I'm assuming the Matrix.
Yeah, you know that scene in the Matrix with all the
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's a white void with all the guns. Yeah.
Actually, you know, it would be better. It's a leather void.
Oh.
From all directions, it's like a nice dark brown.
Anyway, the 2 cats have been shoved inside.
Hey, you ain't supposed to be in here.
3, cutting back to chat. 3, 2. No, not cutting back to Azza. Speaking of chat, what has chat been doing? I mean, not Azza. Flax. Speaking of chat, where has chat gone?
Chat right now is trying to
You?
stay.
Did chat find Azza? Where's chat?
Chat is honestly trying to stay near the Chancellor as much as possible.
He ran off. Oh, wait, you mean... Wait, the Chancellor or the Pharaoh?
Chancellor, not Pharaoh.
Oh, okay, the one that Cinnamon's next to?
The Far?
Wait. Like the person that we're actually supposed to be protecting.
Pharaoh. That's the Pharaoh.
Oh.
Yeah, the Chancellor's the one that wants the Pharaoh dead.
Oh, then I guess then.
No, the Chancellor's the one that had the briefcase. The Far is the one that wants the Pharaoh dead.
No, the one with the briefcase was a regular dignitary.
No,
he said he was a Chancellor.
He was
He did?
Chancellor Nazumi.
Okay.
He's Chancellor Nazumi of Nihon.
Yeah. Okay.
I
Nihon.
guess chat would try to be following like the Pharaoh.
Alright, so you get to the end of the hall, Rafu is running after R. Which way do you think you want to go? Are you going after R with Rafu, or are you going to the left, where you see a vampire fighting with a skeleton, and in the very distance, you see a glimpse of Azza as she confronts a rabbit?
She would go left.
You run past to the vampire. We cut back to Flax. 1-0. Suddenly, you know what? This deserves a 1 sec.
It deserves its own music.
Yes. You know me. I like to change the music when things.
No. I wish there was a quick way to like do hot
Do what?
keys.
Hotkeys.
I wish there was like a way, to establish hotkeys that
Yeah.
automatically play.
R.A.P. Rhythm.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Rhythm couldn't do that either.
Well, there were
Unfortunately.
easier ways to do it because it didn't have functionality that matched
Yeah,
with
at least
Discord. So there was
at least with Rhythm, you could change this. You could change the music without having the bot leave the channel.
Yeah, that do be true.
All right, here we go.
Anime ass bullshit.
Yeah, my immediate thought was Naruto.
Yeah, see, this was meant to be metal, and it is, but like a little bit.
It's anime.
Yeah, I like it.
If-
I just was expecting it to be harsher for this next bit, but whatever.
It's like Full Metal Alchemist suit up preparation music.
Anyway, well, I guess this will be the theme song if we ever do a shonen season. Anyway,
Yeah, it reminds me of Rising Fighting Spirits.
I like it. Anyway, Azza, when he reaches 0, you suddenly
Flax?
feel... Flax, sorry. Azza's not here. Flax, when he reaches 0, you suddenly feel a shuddering. And you sense something. It's like the smell of blood, but in the air. As it is visual, you can see as magic seeps into Crypt, who it grows larger and stronger. Suddenly his robes become clean and well taken care of. His eyes glow with green fire. I
fancy.
have been given my part of the deal, and so shall you. He grasps your hand, and suddenly you are racked with a burning pain. Your entire blood system is now on fire.
Second worst thing Flax has ever felt in her life.
Now we cut to Rafu. Rafu. Suddenly, you, without any warning, because you don't hear the countdown, you suddenly find yourself at the center of a blast. Light flashes, disturbing your eyes for a second, and you're hearing as if a massive flashbang. You feel as if your joints are nearly fused together, and you watch as ahead of you R screams, "No!" In the distance, you see as a light blasts at the other end of the hallway, even as the world is blasted away. The light goes up to the sky and returns down, touching R. And suddenly his red-fueled magic suddenly turns green and gold. He is filled with magic. Golden implements appear on his body, and as his eyes begin to glow, plants begin to grow beneath his feet. An aura of life magic escapes him, covering the area around you, even as a massive blast has taken the skies. and your building has been blown apart. Now we cut to Azza. As Paleo feared, there was something that was about to happen.
Hello?
You're cutting. You're cutting.
How far away before did I cut off?
Yeah,
He said
as
As Azza feared, as Paleo feared, something did happen. As Paleo feared, something was happening. She tries to shield Azza by wrapping her form around Azza and crying as she feels the blast approaching. Azza, with one simple prayer, relinquishes herself once again to a deal. Her body suddenly becomes wrapped in chains, and Paleo is also wrapped in chains as the blast reaches them, and they are protected by Jailhouse and all of his power. Let's go to chat. Chat. When you reach the battle between the vampire and the skeleton, you feel a sudden wave of mana. The vampire looks around, suddenly scared. This isn't right. He pushes the skeleton away, and he grabs you and wraps you up in his arms. Hello? Hello?
You may swoon.
What's happening?
Yeah.
Hello.
Tell me.
Can you repeat what you said?
Yeah, hello. Like, Chad is just taking it back and just saying, what's happening? What's happening? I don't understand what's going on.
The vampire begins to scream, "I'm sorry for this," and he bites down upon your neck even as he protects you. You watch as your veins glow blue, and his sucks some of the life out of you, even as he protects you from the ravages of the blast. Now we cut to Ori. Ori, this is what you feared was happening. You have feared that they would come back, but you didn't think that this would be the result. It's another blast.
They play me like a damn fiddle.
The last time you nearly died and you were protected by Gunlocker. You are now protected again, and you are protecting the lives of 2 more innocent souls.
I pull them away from the exit and say, "Don't go down there. Not until I say it's clear. I've seen this before."
They just nod. Some magic comes into Gunlocker, and a figure appears. A figure you have never seen before. A figure of a man in a suit with a simple bolo tie and glasses.
Grab a gun and shoot at him. Grab the nearest gun and shoot.
Will you right back? I'm sorry.
It completely misses, and he simply nods at you.
Oh, it's whatever 19 is.
BRB.
It completely misses, and he simply nods at you.
Yeah.
The figure then grasps all of the magic that has come in, and then moves to a table that has appeared in the void. On the table, he begins to swiftly pile parts together until suddenly, at the end, all of the magic is concentrated in a new weapon. It is a massive launcher. It is larger than you are, and it seems like it pulses with the magic that has come inside with you.
Shit.
A part of your heart says that you should never touch it, while another part wonders what if you need to use it.
I kind of do want to touch it.
One sec.
I'm back. What did I miss?
There's a weapon that was made that I should never touch in Gunlocker.
Gunlocker made a new weapon out of the energy of the bomb.
Oh god, it's gonna be a radiation gun.
Not quite. It looks more like a missile
Fat Man?
launcher. Yeah.
Oh god, it's gonna be a nuke launcher. It's gonna launch mini nukes.
This is why I said Ori. Part of Ori doesn't want to touch it, and part of Ori definitely does. Ori probably shouldn't have access to this.
Oh yeah, no, Ori wants to use it right now, but knows that it's definitely not a good idea. I think Ori's next goal is that if Cinnamon survives, that's who he's gonna target next for basically manipulating him into causing this.
Outside, in the in the main room, several of the people are protected by large magical barriers that have been conjured by their protective detail. Among those stands several of the figures who are standing within a sphere that is on fire. Red fire attacks green fire as it tries to come in, and it blocks it, but at the cost of damaging the health of all of those inside. The ambient magic becomes radiation as Cinnamon uses one of her patented spells to create a blast to save those within. On the other side, when the blast finishes, a singular rabbit, nearly incinerated, uses a notebook in her hand and begins to write. A simple phrase, simply saying mana from the heavens, and suddenly all of the magic within a massive sphere is concentrated into a simple food spread where all of the rest of the delegates eat and are healed, protected from the blast. On the other, elsewhere in the city, people are affected by the area. Within the school, one man is trying to help, and he rubs a lamp that he promised himself he would never rub, letting out a figure of a djinn, which he asks to help save his city. The djinn says that even he cannot do what is asked. The man cries, using all of the magic of the djinn to try and save the inside of the school. On the other side of the school, the ritual master knows that this is his time to die, but also his time to ascend. With a glint in his eye, he... Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello?
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 You cut out Chakfi.
Can you hear me?
Hi,
It was
you
glint
cut
in
out
his
a glint
eye.
in his eye.
Yeah, no, I know. That's where I stopped hearing things, so I stopped talking.
Okay.
The glint in his eye as he walks to the top of the massive tower and looks down at something that he has constructed over the course of decades. A massive magical circle made of the iron fences around the magical school. He leaps from the top of the building as the blast approaches, and finally he lands on his spikes. Spikes going through his heart and killing him as his blood seeps into the grounds of the building, beginning to twist the magical school as green fire approaches and tries to stop it. The two magics fight, but the power of ritual magic that has been prepared for decades wins out. And the school, though twisted, survives. In the middle of a graveyard not for bodies, but for ships, far, far away. All of the ships are sunk. The wrecks finally flattened and become impassable. A simple, plush fish floats to the surface of the water.
Oh. I actually feel bad about that one.
Left alone for several seconds until a hand reaches out of the water.
Oh, thank God.
And a figure glowing with watery light walks out. Body turned rancid, followed by an army of drowned creatures bloated by the sea. They march on the land. See, I was originally gonna just end Splash's scene with the thing, but then I remembered the whole drown thing, and I thought that would also fit.
Yeah, I'm glad she survived.
That I'm gonna be honest. That is why I made Fishy, because I wanted
for that scene specifically.
Yeah.
The whole reason for Fishy was so that you could have a plush float on the water after a blast.
Yeah, I wanted it to be emotionally heartbreaking for at least a bit.
I was legitimately torn about that.
She marches on to the earth. Far in other parts of the cities, figures watch. In the center of the Divine District, a massive dome protects all as they watch, and figures of all of the gods are standing in watch and in horror of what is happening. In the middle of the park, a loud roar breaches as the blast approaches, and a figure of a massive blue dragon rises from the center of the park. Standing on its back is a minotaur holding 2 guns wrapped in script. It flies and uses all of its power to protect. A glowing massive shield appears behind it as the blast hits the figure, and suddenly the figure is transformed and twisted.
That's like right behind them.
Huh? What did you say?
I said I'm just imagining as they're flying, he's like shooting at the wall of magical radiation coming at him.
That wouldn't be really effective, would it?
I mean, there's people in Florida that shit out of hurricane.
Yeah, that's true. A shield appears behind him, protecting the homeless of the park, but he is caught in the blast, and his soul is burned by the death, and only his promises keep him in a half-life. As he and the dragon continue to fly, their death stalled only by their power of will and the promises they've made.
Oh, so he's a revenant.
Deep on the other side of the city, a figure of a smiling cat leaves the mental hospital as thousands of souls are once again twisted to its delight as it takes them in return for saving them. The smiling cat only grins as he and a undead rabbit are standing above the mental facility, waiting for the third to return.
Hmm.
Hmm.
A limousine pulls up to the building as a blast goes off, and a drunk Tom tries to step out. It seems that he partied too long the previous night, and he is turned to ash as the power of the necromancy fills his undead soul.
Ouch.
Yeah. I wonder if the relentlessness would have saved him. Probably not.
Within the center of the junkyard, one figure stands.
Hmm.
A powerful-looking dragon surrounded by the bones of the ancient dragons. The figure watches as those bone constructs are given sentience and life by the power of the blast. He bows to them as they fix that which he tried to fix, and he walks to another world, never to be seen again.
Hmm.
Am I missing anyone?
That's everyone.
I think that's everyone.
Yeah. Unless you want to unless the magic seeps into Safecracker and affects Flesh Wrath you.
Oh, that'll be something to find out next time. Next
I'm
time
gonna
on
we're gonna have
the
to.
Realm of Zowo. Thank you everybody for listening and watching this final episode of this season of Realm of Zowo. We here at this are always thankful for all of you for coming. Please remember to subscribe and do all of that jazz, and look below into the comments and try to remember your favorite moments from this series. If you want to know, if you want to see more, there are other games on this channel, both more D&D, like Silver's series,
Yep, World of Appear.
as well as other games